When I was a cowboy out on the western plain. When I was a cowboy out on the western plain. Well, I made me $500,000 just pulling on the bridle rein. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Catches fire and there ain't no water around. If your house catches fire and there ain't no water around, throw your baby out the window, let the doggone house burn down. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Come a cow-cow-yippee, cow-cow-yippee-I. Come a cow-cow-yippee, doing today? This is the best Wednesday ever. We are Rachel Sumner and Traveling Light. That was a Lead Belly song called Out on the Western Plain. We're going to tackle now a song that we learned from the Carter family, but apparently there's a really cool illustrated songster in the archive of this song. This song is called Over the Garden Wall. In that songster, we were reading it on the way down here. There's a bunch of songs about not getting married and lots of other fun tunes, you know, happy little songs. This one is a happy little song, though. It's a love song. My love stood under a walnut tree over the garden wall. She
whispered and said she'd be true to me over the garden wall. She had beautiful eyes and beautiful hair. She's not very tall, so she stood on a chair. And many's the time I've kissed her there over the garden wall, over the garden wall, the sweetest girl of all. There never were yet such eyes of jet, and you can bet I'll never forget the night our lips and kisses met over the garden wall. Well, there's always a night, there's always a day over the garden wall. Oh, there's always a will and there's always a way over the garden wall. We hadn't much money, but the weddings were cheap, so while the old fellow was snoring asleep, with a line and a ladder she managed to creep over the garden wall, over the garden wall, the sweetest girl of all. There never were yet such eyes of jet, and you can bet I'll never forget the night our lips and kisses met over the garden wall, over the garden wall, the sweetest girl of all. There never were yet such eyes of jet, and you can bet I'll never forget the night our lips and kisses met over the garden wall.
Thank you. Well, that was like a pre-marriage love song. This is a song about the world's worst mother-in-law. It comes from the child ballad texts, and Ray Fisher combined the text, the child ballad text, with a cider-making tune, a Breton cider-making tune that I can't pronounce, and I won't even try, and taught it to Martin Carthy. And Martin Carthy recorded this one. And the first time I heard it, though, Anais Mitchell had adapted it and kind of updated some of the language. So this song is our own version of it, a bluegrassified version, if you will. And it's a little mixture of and homage to both the Anais version and the Martin Carthy version. This is called Willie's Lady.
He sailed over the raging foam. He's wooed a wife and he's brought her home. He brought her home all against his mother's will. His mother wrought her a wicked spell, and a wicked spell she's laid in her. She'd be with child for long and many's the year, but the child she would never bear. And in her bower she lies in pain. King Willie by her bedside, he did stand us down his cheeks, salt and tears do run. his mother he did run, and he's gone there as a begging son. Says my true love has this fine golden girdle set with jewels all about the middle, and at every part of the girdle's head there's hanging 50 silver bells and 10. There's hanging 50 bells and 10. This goodly gift shall be your own, if back to my own true love you'll turn again, so she might bear her baby son. Oh, well, the child shall never let her be, nor from my curse will she e'er be free, but she will die and she will turn to clay, and you will wed with another maid. And sighs this weary man as back to his own true love he's gone again. I wish my life was that. His mother he did run, and he's gone there as a begging son. Says my true love has this fine noble steed, the likes of which he ne'er did see, and at every part of the horse's mane there's hanging 50 silver bells and 10. There's hanging 50 bells and 10. This goodly gift shall be your own, if back to my own true love you'll turn again, so she might bear her baby son. No, of the child she'll never let her be, nor from my curse will she ever be free, but she will die and she will turn to clay, and you will wed with another maid. And sighs this weary man as back to his own true love he's gone again. I wish my life was that. Then up and spoke his noble queen, and she has told King Willie of a plan how she might bear her baby son. Says you must go get you down to the marketplace, and you must buy a loaf of wax, and you must shape it as a babe that is to nurse, and you must make 2 eyes of glass, and ask your mother to the christening day, and you must stand there close as you can be, so you might hear what she did say. King Willie, he's gone down to the marketplace, and he has bought a loaf of wax, and he has shaped it as a babe that is to nurse, and he has made 2 eyes of glass. He asked his mother to the christening day, and he stood there close as he could be, so he might hear what she did say, and how she spat and how she swore. She spied the babe where no babe could be before. She spied the babe where none could be before. Says who is it who undid the 9 witch knots braided in amongst this lady's locks? And who is it who the leather shoe untied from the left foot of his wedded bride? And who was it split the silken thread? The spider stretched all beneath this lady's bed. The spider stretched all beneath her bed. And it was Billy who undid the 9 witch knots braided in amongst this lady's locks. And it was Billy who the leather shoe untied from the left foot of his wedded bride. And it was Billy split the silken thread. The spider stretched all beneath this lady's bed. The spider stretched all beneath her bed. And she has borne him a baby son, and great are the blessings that be them upon. Great are the blessings them upon. Thank you.
As a writer, I've been heavily influenced by ballads and the purpose that they used to serve. Some were for amusement, and some ballads were written as warnings or to share true stories. And so I wanted to try my hand at writing a song that would convey a a true story. And this is one that I wrote about the Radium Girls, who were a group of women in the early 1900s who worked in factories along the East Coast mostly. And they were painting watch faces so that they would glow in the dark. And the substance that they were using contained radium in it. And back then, it wasn't well known that radium was poisonous. But as we know now, it is. And the factories were instructing the women to lip dip paint. So they were putting the paintbrushes into their mouths over and over and over. And as you can imagine, many women got sick and many died. And a brave few took the factories to court. And that case, while it was very drawn out intentionally by the factories, the Radium Girls eventually won that case, and that became the basis of OSHA and many labor laws that are in place today. I didn't know about this story until 2019, and that made me very angry. And so I wanted to write a song to share this story with as many people as I possibly could. So this is called Radium Girls, Curie Eleison. In the days when Rosie beckoned girls to join assembly lines, a mixture simply named on dark made wristwatch faces shine, and women with star-spangled hearts sat faithfully in rows, bent to help the boys entrenched stave off those dark shadows. Day by day they all were tasked to paint 200 dials with brushes made of camel hair and radium dust in vials. The numbers on the clocks were painted dainty, slim and slight, so the girls were taught to use their lips to point the bristles tight. The taste was a little foul, but no one really seemed to mind. The pay was more than 3 times what a girl back then could find. Radium was championed, a newfound fount of youth, and the few who knew the dangers kept the public from the truth. For a time each painter prospered, though the work they did was tough, and were delighted when they'd clock out covered in the magic stuff. They'd decorate their drabbest dresses, paint skin so they'd sparkle. No earthly sight quite like a glowing angel in the darkness. Curie Eleison, Curie. Even lights that shine the brightest will eventually dim, but you never do expect it just as someone's life begins. As each timepiece passed through nimble fingers, painters dreamed and planned, though they had in fact so very little time left on their hands. Soon these young girls ached as if they'd aged for 80 years, and radiating pain turned into radiating fear. Doctors did their best to treat an unknown malady, but no remedy could keep those bodies from unraveling. So aching turned to limping, and sore mouths began to bleed. Then jaws began to break, and smiles gave way to crumbling teeth. Families became buried beneath doctor bills and loans, and grief like radium began to settle in their bones. Curie Eleison, Curie. To have so many sick at once seemed no coincidence, but the company confronted had maintained its innocence. Yet they'd secretly received results that told a different story, and they knew despite their lies that they were liable for the suffering. Those who had enlisted ladies to leave luminescent marks were now working overtime to keep them in the dark.
Not a single protocol was changed at all, though there was danger, and ailing workers failing fast were easily exchanged for healthy younger women, unsuspecting and naive, who craved to carve their own piece of the great American dream. Nothing pierced those stone hearts fortified by corporate greed, even when the women's own hearts one by one had ceased to beat. Kyrie eleison, Kyrie. I wish that I could tell you that somebody'd found a cure, or that when the court case first came round, the crime was answered for. These women walked among the living, having one foot in the grave. Still they used what fight that they had left so others could be saved. To this day no one can say how many lives were lost. Had they been sooner taken seriously, it might have cut the cost. You may claim women have been long since elevated in this world, but how can that be? Our ashes still speak louder than our words.
Thank you. I grew up as a classical flute player, and I didn't learn about bluegrass until I was in college, pretty much. And once I discovered it, though, I couldn't get enough. And I dug into the old recordings of Bill Monroe, and I started reading all about his life in a book called Can't You Hear Me Calling? And he referred to his songs as true life blues. All of them were true life blues, and I was like, gosh, that's such a sad life. But the songs are so jaunty. And as a budding songwriter back then, I decided I wanted to try my own hand at telling my own true life blues. And this helped me process a really hard time that happened with my family. We lost our home, and I was only able to write about it a few years after. So this is my true life blues. This is called Bankman Blues. I came home to the paper on the doormat of our porch. Said, pack your bags and sweep the floors. You don't own this anymore. Since you can't pay the money back we gave you years ago, the bank man is gonna take your home. Well, my good-for-nothing father left my mama on her own to feed a hungry family and pay off the loan. And she loved you so, but you can't live on love alone. The bank man is gonna take our home.
We took all we could carry from that dusty little house. They notified and justified it and showed us the way out. On Christmas Eve, we stood in the street and watched them change the lock. And every single memory washed like drawings made of chalk. And I can't help but think all I gotta do is knock.
How about it for Cat Wallace on the fiddle? And Mike Siegel on the bass. I'm going to swap guitars for this next song. It's a Peggy Seeger song, so get excited. Nope, that's not it. No, you're fine. Just talking to myself. This next song, as I said, is a Peggy Seeger song. And I've been told her papers are in the library. This is called I'm Gonna Be an Engineer. When I was a little girl, I wished I was a boy. I tagged along behind the gang and wore me corduroys. Everybody said I only did it to annoy. Well, I was gonna be an engineer. Mama told me, can't you be a lady? It's the duty of my darling to love me all her life. Get an engineer, look after or obey me. Remember, dear, that you're my daughter. When I went to school, I learned to write and how to read, some history, geography, and home economy. And typing is a skill that every girl is sure to need to while away the extra time until the time to breed. Then they had the nerve to say, what would you like to be? I says, I'm gonna be an engineer. No, you only need to learn to be a lady. The duty isn't yours for to try and run the world. An engineer could never have a baby. Remember, dear, that you're a girl. She's smart for a woman. I wonder how she got that way. You get no choice, you get no voice. Just stay mum, pretend you're dumb. That's how you come to be a lady today. Then Jimmy come along and we set up a conjugation. We were busy every night with love and recreation. I spent the day at work so he could get his education. Well, now he's an engineer. He says, I know you'll always be a lady. It's the duty of my darling to love me all her life. Could an engineer look after or obey me? Remember, dear, that you're my wife. Well, as soon as Jimmy got a job, I began again. Then happy had me turtle leaf a year or so. And then the morning that the twins were born, Jimmy says to them, kids, your mother was an engineer. You owe it to the kids to be a lady. Dainty as a dish rag, faithful as a child. Stay at home, you got to mind the baby. Remember, you're a mother now. Well, every time I turn around, it's something else to do. It's cook a meal and mend a sock or sweep a floor or two. I listening to Jimmy Young, it makes me want to spew. I was gonna be an engineer. Don't I really wish that I could be a lady?
need pay. You get a cook and a nurse, for better or worse. You don't need a purse when the lady is sold. Oh, but now the times are harder and me Jimmy's got the sack. I went down to Vickers, they were glad to have me back. Well, I'm a third-class citizen, my wages tell me that, and I'm a first-class engineer. The boss, he says, we pay you as a lady. You only got the job 'cause I can't afford a man. With you, I keep the profits high as maybe. You're just a cheaper pair of hands. You got one fault, you're a woman. You aren't worth equal pay. A bitch or a tart, you're nothing but heart. Shallow and vain, you got no brain. You even go down the drain like a lady today. Well, I listened to my mother and I joined a tapping pool. I listened to my lover and I put him through his school. But if I listen to the boss, I'm just a bloody fool and an underpaid engineer. I've been a sucker ever since I was a baby. As a daughter, as a wife, as a mother and a dear. But I fight them as a woman, not a lady. I fight them as an engineer.
Here's a little ode to the Boston song scene. There's a little song session that happens, and people go around and they sing songs that they learned, old songs usually. And I was so delighted by it, I had to write a song for them, and I named names in it. So this is called Wallflower.
Sweet else is giving stick and pokes to anyone who asks. Someone else is holding court atop a beer box stack, atop a beer box stack. She's singing from her toes of ships and sailors' woes, of ships and sailors' woes. Fiddle bows get rosined up while Jimmy picks a tune. Chairs are scarce, but I'ma put a pallet down for you, a pallet down for you. Sitting knee to knee with strangers sawing strings, with strangers sawing strings. Careful not to knock a glass, bold Archie bolts upright. Bouts out a brash and crass refrain, the room joins the reprise, the room joins the reprise. He's singing about the lads, the cheeky night they had, the cheeky night they had. Tim catapults into a poem about a pheasant plucker. Such risky rhymes, he must have been a really pleasant fellow, a really pleasant fellow. Will or won't he slip? Tongue twister, tightrope trick, tongue twister, tightrope trick. The revelries and joy are bright in this here dim-lit room. When song and throng are right, even we wallflowers will bloom. We wallflowers will bloom.
Thank you so much. This next song comes from the archive. This one was recorded by Clarence Ashley. These people deserve an in-tune banjo. Yeah, well, that'll be the first time in history. Yeah. I'm sure there's no examples of out-of-tune banjo in the archive.
No. cross-tuned my fiddle, which is part of the old-time tradition of fiddling, Appalachian region fiddling, and beyond that, it went all across the Americas. So I'm in A, E, A, E.
For those following along.
Yeah.
You already knew that.
I will tell you about the other tunings I've experienced throughout this set, but we'll save that for later.
This is called the cuckoo.
Gonna build me a log cabin on a mountain so high so I can see Willie as he goes on by. Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. She warbles as she flies. She never hollers cuckoo till the 4th day of July. I've played cards in England. I've played cards in Spain. I'll bet you $10 I'm gonna beat you next game. Jack of Diamonds, Jack of Diamonds, I've known you from old. You rob my poor pockets of my silver and my gold. Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. She warbles as she flies. She never hollers cuckoo till the 4th day of July.
Thank you. This next song is a rather new song that I wrote. I was doing a bunch of research on Hildegard von Bingen. And I think I actually did use a few texts that I found through the Library of Congress to write this song. We'll just say this one's a period piece. This is called Wine Apple Rind.
There are painters in the stairway and they'll work a week or so. Some are visited by aunts or communists in the gazebo. Oh, is it just propriety, our fear of rightly naming things? We give a sense of sorcery to what we leave unsaid, and we can move the menses with some herbs that stir the senses, part the Red Sea, make us ready to leave motherhood alone. I am tied to the moon, charting a life, reading the runes, drawing the knife, cutting the roots for the midwife, yarrowing you, wine apple rind, clearing the room, spot in the right time for me. The fruit that Eve had eaten cast her out of good old Eden. So too was dear Persephone's sweet tooth, rewarded soul. Within a pomegranate we see life and death both granted. Well, at least the view is beautiful if we gotta fall. To the moon, charting a life, reading the runes, drawing the knife, cutting the roots for the midwife, yarrowing you, wine apple rind, clearing the room, spot in the right time for me. Well, Hildegard von Bingen listed botanicals to bring in to relieve a woman's burden, and she's as saintly as they come. But those wombless men in Washington have said the burden lies with them. We sigh and wait while they side with Wade, but I'm not theirs to own.
Thank you. Well, we got a couple more for you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to the Library of Congress, the Folk Life Center. You guys are incredible. Thank you for having us. It's an incredible honor. I was telling my bandmates earlier, I started crying during sound check because I was thinking about my third grade self I went around telling everybody that I wanted to be the first woman president of the United States. And I don't want to be that anymore. I am happy with my job now. But I feel like she would be thrilled to know that 31-year-old Rachel is playing her songs and the songs that she loves so much, the older songs, here at the Library of Congress. It's wild. Thank you. So with that spirit, I'm going to play the first song I wrote. I grew up in California, and I've been here on the East Coast for 13 years now. And this was a bit of a plea for my brother to come out here to live life in a different way. This is called Head East.
And the home you know is just a little old shack. And the folks you know keep a holding you back. In a town too dry for your seats to sow, under skies too small for wings to grow. My darling, I want to see you fly. Head east, boy, head east. Good fortune comes from getting wet feet. Already, I know you're ready. Hop a bus and find a warm seat, and tell that city that I love most. There ain't nothing better than the East. Does the food you eat ever fill you up? Do you thirst for more with an empty cup? Your time and love, they all forsake. And if that's what makes your belly ache, then darling, please don't wait. Head east, boy, head east. Good fortune comes from getting wet feet. Already, I know you're ready. Hop a bus and find a warm seat, and tell that city that I love most. There ain't nothing better than the East. Head east, boy, head east. Good fortune comes from getting wet feet. Already, I know you're ready. Hop a bus and find a warm seat, and tell that city that I love most. Tell that city that I love most. Tell that city that I love most. There ain't nothing better than the East Coast.
Thank you. Well, we'll leave you with an Ola Belle Reed song. But again, thank you so much. We hope you'll stay in touch with us. Our name is Rachel Sumner and Traveling Light. That's Kat Wallace on the fiddle. Mike Siegel on the bass. I had to lower it because I grew up. The key, I mean.
As I look at the valley down below, it was green just as far as I could see. As my memory returned, oh, how my heart did yearn for you and the days that used to be. Of me, or if time has blotted out your memory. As I listen to the breeze whisper gently through the trees, I'll always cherish what you meant to me. Oh, high on the mountaintop, wind blowing free, just thinking about the days that used to be. High on the mountaintop, standing all alone, wondering where the years of my life have flown. Whoa, high on the mountaintop, wind blowing free, just thinking about the days that used to be. High on the mountaintop, feeling all alone, just wondering where the years of my life have flown. And I wonder if you ever think of me. Oh, I wonder if you ever think of me.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Rachel Sumner and Traveling Light. Fabulous. Thank you so much.